Last question for our exam 2 review. We've probably done this a couple times, maybe in class you've seen it, but let's just have it here as a separate one. So these are the last section that we looked at, counting marbles. And when we do this, it says probabilities. Remember, marbles from a bag are not, order's not important. So but we count. We got 5 red. Let me see if I've got enough colors for all of these. 6 green. 4 blue marbles. Oh yeah, that's all there is. Not too much. So we need a total. 5 plus, that's 11 plus 4, so there's 15 marbles total. You know, all of that needs to be, and we're going to be using combinations. So the total combination out of 15 marbles, let's see, 4 are drawn out at random. So this is going to be the total number of things in our sample space, the total number of different ways we can do things, because again, it's the order we choose things is not important. This is going to be in the denominator of every question we do. And then each one of these, A, B, C, D, E, is going to involve setting up the numerator. So let's go with A. What's the probability? Let's see, the probabilities in the lowest terms of drawing all green. Okay, so we know the denominator is, why did I put 16? See, you gotta really watch yourself here. I said 15, and for some reason that happens. That's why I use the technology, because it's easier to focus on things. So anyway, choosing 4 out of 15 items, that's the total. That's going to be the denominator, everything we do. How many ways can we get all greens? Well, we're going to choose those 4 marbles just from these 6 green. So let me let's color code this. So out of the 6 green, we're going to choose 4 of them, meaning from the other colors, we'll do the other colors as black. How many are remaining? That means there's 9 remaining. We're going to choose 0 of those. Now, this last one, you don't actually, you'll save yourself. You don't have to input it, because 9 choose 0 is actually 1. So you'll get the right answer without putting this here, but I like to do it for balance. That these numbers 6 and 9 need to add to 15, 4 and 0 need to add to 4. So the amount that we're choosing has to always be 4. The amount we're choosing from always has to be 15. And if you do that as you go through this, you will not make a mistake. Okay. So that we do that calculation. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's clear this out. So again, it's just cumbersome sometimes. Now, if you want the template, it's alpha F1. So I hit the alpha key because it's green and the F1 is green. And I want the numerator over denominator. And I'm going to put in the top part. So that's going to be 6. Probability choosing 4. Then I arrow up to get off the line. I'll go multiplied by 9. And again, this is just really, I don't need to have this in here, but I just wanted, if I don't put it in there, you'll see that there's times we need that, right? 15, math, we want our combination, 4, so that's going to give us a probability. We arrow out here, and we want it as a fraction, so we go math, fraction, and 1/91st, one out of 91 ways. Not a very big chance of getting all greens, but that's what it is. Let's go with B. All are the same color. We've got it all greens here, so we don't have to do this again. And what we're going to end up doing is adding together. Okay, so all are the same color. So I'm just going to put a note: 1/91 plus all red and then all blue. Okay, so calculating all red, let's go ahead and change colors. we really have to do this. Out of the 5 red, we want to choose 4 of them. I'm going to leave off the 9 choose 0, and you'll see that that always works out, just because why should I keep putting it in there? If I've counted all 4, there it is. 15 choose 4. Actually, I'm going to put it here just for balance, but I'm not going to enter it in. Enter it in individually yourself. You'll see that that's equal to 1, so that's always going to work. Okay, and then we've got the green. I should have done that in green, so this is the green one. And then we need the blue. So there's 4 blue. We're going to choose 4 out of those blue. And then again, this is the same probability of 15 choose 4 times 9 choose 0, which I'm not going to enter that just to save myself some grief while I enter it. Okay, so this will give us our final answer, and I'll just go ahead and enter it with, go to alpha F1, 1 divided by 91, since I've already calculated. I don't want to enter that all thing again. And then I'm going to add to it the probability of getting a red, which is going to be 5 math 5 choose 4. And like I said, I'm not going to enter the second one because I know it's just multiplying by 1. Oops, but I can't put the division down in the bottom there. I need to get up to the main level, and I need to divide here. And that's going to be 15 math out of the total 15. What's the possibility? How many different ways can you choose for the marbles? 15 choose 4. Got that one, get up here, plus, now let's do the blue guys. That was 4 choose 4. So 4 math combination choose 4, and again you could, and then arrow up, you could do the the 9 choose 0, but we're not going to. 15 out of the total 15, we're choosing 4. That's all the things that could happen. And this is gonna, so we've got 191. This is the red here, this is the blue here, and we want it all as a fraction, a reduced fraction. This is a cool part of this key. I don't know what it's going to be, but it takes care of it. 165. We didn't have to worry about getting common denominators and all that kind of stuff. 1 out of 65. Technology is great once you learn all the things it can do for you. So that's any of the 3 colors. That's the probability of getting either all green, all red, or all blue, and that's why we're adding them, because they're separate. You can't get them all. I mean, they don't, one will happen or the other. Okay, so that's B. Maybe I should let's circle them in yellow. So that's that one. That's that one. At least 3 are red. At least 3 are red. Now this one we're going to think through a little bit. That means that at least 3 are red. Well, oh yeah, I was working with this one, someone in class, and I kind of had it. So that means that either 3 are red or 4 are red. Especially, you should change colors, right? So again, they both won't happen at the same time, so this is going to be an addition. So for C here, let's just go ahead and put that there. The probability of getting exactly 3 reds is 3 choose, no, I got that backwards. It's we're gonna, how many reds are there? There's 5 reds. Let's do this. There are 5 reds that we're choosing 3 of them. Okay, but we got one more to choose from, and that's, we want it to be a non-red. So there are 10 other marbles in there that are not red. We want to choose one of them. This needs to be, this is actually going to be the number 10. Okay, you're going to see that. And then again, probability, we divide by 15 choose 4. We always do that because that's all the things that can happen. Then we want, what's the probability of 4 reds? Well, that's, out of the 5, we're going to choose 4. And then out of the ones that are not red, which are 10 left, we're going to choose 0 of them. And again, this is 1 as well, so we could leave that off, which maybe we will. Get the right answer. So this is the calculation that's done. Plug it in our calculator, and we use our fraction key, and we're going to have it just right. So again, we'll go through the modes here. So we're going to do 5, choose 3. I could just multiply it by 10. I'll show you that that will work. 10, how many ways can you, if you're going to choose 1 out of 10? Well, there's 10 different ways to do that. Or you could do the, I'm going to do that just to save a little time. You'll see we'll get the same answer, the right answer. And then we can, because of order of operations, it's going to do that first. We'll divide by 15. And you might want to memorize, write down what this 15 choose 4 is, and then just write the answer down. Maybe that's quicker, but however you want to do it. And then we do a 5 choose 4. That's for getting all 4 red, and then times 10 choose 0, which is 1, which I'm not going to write down, and then divided by 15. Oops, not there. 15 choose 4. And again, we want this whole thing to be a fraction. Let's see if it'll all work. Take the answer, make it into a fraction. 1/13. Now, the thing is it's not real easy to check. I mean, we're taking in faith that we've entered it in correctly, because otherwise it's hard to tell. How do we know it's 1/13? There's no work to check except how we entered it. And again, if you don't get the right answer, check what you entered. It means you didn't enter it correctly. Okay. 2 blue and 1 of each of the other colors. We're going to get more complicated here. I may I can't remember where. I think I put my answers up here. So anyway, we'll maybe try to write a little bit smaller, so I can do all of these just so that, so D, 2 blue and 1 of each other colors. So again, we know, and this is all at the same time, right? So this is not an addition. We want to get 2 of the blues. There are 4 blues. 4 choose. We want 2 of those. And then 1 of each of the other colors. Well, we have to separate there. So we want, out of the 5 red, we want to choose 1 of them. Out of the 6 green, we want to choose 1 of them. We can't just combine, say we want 2 out of these 11. I don't think that would work. It might. I don't know. It's hard to say when. I know this will work. Okay. And actually this gives us 5. This gives us 6. 5 times 6 is 30. 2 from 2 choose 11, I think, is something different, because that would include getting 2 red or 2. Anyway, this is exactly what they want. 1 of each of the other colors divided by 15 choose 4. Okay, and again, you've seen me put this in enough times, so I'll leave you with that. We'll check the answers. With E, this one's a little different. Not all are green. What we want to do is we want to take the fact that all are green and subtract it from 1. So not all are green is the opposite of all are green. So if we take 1 minus 1/91st, from which we got up here, right? That's this one here. 1 minus all green. I'll just do this. 1 minus. We'll have the right answer. And the nice thing is 1 can be rewritten as any fraction, since we've got a common denominator of 91. That's 91 over 91 minus 1 over 91. That gives us 90. over 91. Okay, so we didn't even have to go to the calculator because we'd already calculated it. If we hadn't, we would calculate it all green and subtract that from 1. Let's see how we did. I think I can. Where is? Oh, it's up here. So 191, that matched 165, that matched 1/13th, that matched. We didn't finish this one, but you'll see. I guess I'm going to need to erase my stuff here. 12 out of 91. We'll get this out of the way. And then finally 90 out of 91, so that was correct. This one will say, again, I'm pretty sure as long as you get this correct, I think I've got it set up, you'll get 12 out of 91 with it. And that's the review. So know how to do these things. I've shown, this is my work I would show if I need to show my work. This, I would show this, the calculator did this, but this notation is showing my work. All right. So keep going, review, work on the homework. Hopefully, a lot of times, hopefully this is helpful in your review for the homework and everything else. So see you all Monday, hopefully.